condition at which a wind system will create cloud. So that's, we should know it. There are three important conditions. Okay, three important conditions. Number one, wind should be onshore wind system. Should be onshore wind system. Number two, and it should be, yes, so if you know it, you can tell me. Warm wind system and warm ocean water. So these are the three important conditions must be fulfilled by a wind system to create clouds. These three are must. If any one is absent, that wind will not create any clouds. So I will explain how it is. Okay. Why this is called as an onshore wind system? What is called as onshore wind? Wind flows from sea to land, called as onshore. What is offshore? Land to sea. So wind system which flows from sea to land is called as onshore wind system. Okay, which flows from land to sea is called as offshore wind system. Normally, a wind system which flows from the sea, it will carry the moisture, it bring into the land, it possibly to form a clouds. That is a predominant factor. The first thing we should find out whether it is onshore wind or offshore wind over the coast. This is a very primary factor. This is first one factor. And number two, it should be a warm wind. Why it is called as a warm wind system? What is the meaning of warm or cold in climatology? Comparative. Okay, so I said the proper terminology. Warm, cold. This classification is based on comparative. Yes, comparative. பக்கத்துல ஒன்று வரும் சார், பக்கத்துல ஒன்று வரும் சார். என்ன சார் அது பக்கத்துல சொல்லுங்க. No. These all we need a terminology. Comparative earlier. Comparative qualitative classification or comparative qualitative terminology. It talks about the quality, doesn't talk about the quantity. Okay. For example, the wind system flows over here. Ocean temperature, it may be 30 degrees Celsius, it is 40 degrees Celsius. Okay. So wind also obviously we have a 30 degrees Celsius, and we have same other conditions here. Same 30 degrees Celsius flows in, we change the temperature. So this is condition A, condition B. In condition A, wind system flows, the wind temperature is 30 degrees Celsius in both the conditions, but wind flows from 30 degree to 20 degree over the land. But compared to 20 degree, wind will be warm in character. So it is considered to be as, this is called warm wind. Thus compared to the land, wind temperature is high. So it is called as a warm wind. See, we are talking about that minor structure from the within the coast. I am talking about the global phenomena. When we have a trading system flows from subtropical high pressure equilibrium belt, these are the local phenomena will not influencing it. It simply flows over it. Okay. So just keep in mind, these are many reasons we can find it. Okay. And same way you can see there is a same 30 degrees Celsius from ocean to land is flows, but land is having temperature is a 40 degrees higher than the wind system. So our wind will be cold. It will be a cold wind. So this is the concept. So wind should be warm in character. It means the wind should have a high temperature than the land where it flows in. That's very important factor it is. So this factor will say why southwest monsoon will bring rainfall only near the mountains, why northeast monsoon will bring rainfall only at midnights. Clear? This character decides. Okay. To explain this, I'll say you something. For example, southwest monsoon system flows from Arabian Sea to India. This is summer season. That's during the summer season. What will be the temperature of winds? Okay, I will go to the previous page. Okay, we use this page here. So we have wind system flows from, so wind flows from here, Arabian Sea to Indian subcontinent. This is southwest monsoon. Okay, southwest monsoon. This is exactly the month of summer season. Land temperature will be obviously, it will be 40 degrees Celsius. Ocean temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. Now tell me, where is the warm wind or cold wind? Obviously cold wind. So this wind should not give any rainfall. Obviously it is a cold wind system. When enters into the land, temperature of wind will increases. So when temperature increases, relative humidity decreases. So that's the concept, right? When temperature increases, relative humidity decreases. It will not create any saturation. There is no dew point. So there won't be any cloud forms during the southwest monsoon. But in southwest monsoon, we are receiving rainfall all over India. How it is possible? Yes, because we need mountains. So we have a Western Ghats, we have a Aravalli mountains, we have a Girnar hills, we have a Himalayas. So wherever the wind system strikes the mountain and rises up, then temperature reduces and brings rainfall. So southwest monsoon is completely made of orographic in character, because we have a cold wind system from the ocean, but comparatively it's a warm wind. But when we compare with the land, it is a low temperature. So it's considered to be as a cold wind. Clear? So it brings moisture, almost 80-83% of moisture, and enter into the land, strike the Western Ghats or Himalayas and rises, it brings rainfall. That's why southwest monsoon system will bring rain only the region wherever we have a orographic effect, not all other places. Clear? Because the wind is cold in character. Compared to the land, it is low temperature. Okay. But in northeast monsoon, what happened northeast monsoon system? The wind system flows from, yes, yeah, this is the direction wind system flows in. Okay, this direction wind system flows in. This flows from land to, it is offshore. It cannot bring any moisture because coming from land to sea. So there will no rainfall from this wind system. So no rainfall. So no rainfall, no rainfall, no rainfall, no rainfall. So anywhere, nowhere we get rain. But we get rainfall only along the, here we get rainfall. Why we get rainfall in the eastern coast of exactly Tamilnadu coast of southern Andhra? So now wind system enters the Bay of Bengal, picking up the moisture, now entering into the land. So now it's become a onshore. Here it is offshore. Onshore, offshore. So western coast does not receive rainfall, but east coast will receive rainfall because it is an onshore in character. So now you tell me, the temperature of wind may be around 27 degrees Celsius. So when we get rainfall normally during the northeast monsoon? I am asking the 24 hours day, when we will get rainfall? Obviously midnight. So around 9 o'clock when you go to sleep, there won't be any rainfall. But once you get up in the morning, you can see full of water on the roads. Midnight, maybe around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, the rain begins normally. Why it begins rain at midnight? Land temperature will reduces less than the wind system during the night. So normally the coastal area of Tamilnadu will have a temperature of more than 30 degrees Celsius during the daytime, even during the winter season. It will be more than 30 degrees. So compared to the temperature of land to sea, so 27 ocean, 30 degree land. So when it enters in, it is a cold wind system. There is no mountain along eastern coast to create orographic effect. So wind system just enters in it won't bring any rainfall in the daytime. But at night when temperature goes 25 or 20 degrees Celsius, now it's a warm wind system, enters into the land, it cools, it brings clouds and brings rainfall. That's why normally rain starts around after 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, the rain begins. Clear? So this is a very important character. Second one, which is warm wind system. The temperature of wind system should be warmer than the land. That's the second primary factor to get a cloud from a wind system. அடிக்கிற காத்தெல்லாம் மழை கொடுத்துறாது கரெக்டானே. So there should be conditions. These conditions should be fulfilled. Is it clear? If any doubt, அப்படியே clear பண்ணிடுங்க. வெயிட் பண்ணாதீங்க கிளாஸ் முடிகிற வரைக்கும். ஏன்னா எல்லாமே sequential process. So once you clear, then only we can apply into the global phenomena. உங்களுக்கு புரியுதா? ஓகே தானே? என்னங்க? நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கண்டிஷன் ஆன்சரா இருந்தா மட்டும்தான் அடுத்து செக்கே பண்ணணும். If it's offshore, no need to check any other conditions because coming from the land, it cannot bring any moisture. So another cloudy varad. Okay, so first primary condition should be onshore or offshore. Once onshore, then you check if there is a water quality. Then we have to check their thing whether it is a ocean water have enough capacity to supply moisture or not. Wind can be warm wind, but there should be supply of moisture. That is the third important component. That is moisture supply. There should be a warm ocean water. The temperature should get the temperature have enough capacity to evaporate the water from the ocean surface to supply the onshore wind system. Then only the wind system will pick up the moisture, enter into the land, in cools and precipitates. Important factors. There should be onshore wind system. There should be a warm wind, and it should flow over warm ocean water. That water ocean surface should have enough capacity to supply the moisture to onshore wind system. Then only the wind system will pick up the moisture, enter into the land and bring clouds. So these are three important factors. If any one factor fails, that wind will not create clouds. Okay, it's done.